I got invited to the actual inauguration too. There was like a couple hundred people in that room. I was going to be in that room. You know, I'm cool with Barron a lot. Barron's a really cool guy.
You're
too.
cool with Barron Trump?
Dude, he's the coolest guy.
We want to have him on the show.
I think he'll eventually do it. I just spoke with Barron today. I'm not going to talk about what we speak about. Dude, he's a really good guy.
How do you
They're
speak
like
to him?
homies.
I'm not going to speak on even that. I don't want to leak anything. I think he's genuinely a brilliant and an amazing heart, great soul.
Whoa.
Barron is awesome.
He's a legend.
He's an amazing human being.
That's awesome. And so tall.
Very tall.
So tall.
Every time I see him, I'm like, dude, you grew. I just saw him recently. Dude, you grow. Like, dude, that guy's huge, bro.
Dude, he's an enigma. That's why people love him. They're not really sure what he's up to, what he's about.
Yeah.
But they know he's up to something, and he knows shit. He's smart.
He's very smart. Very, very smart.
Is he part of the reason that Trump did your stream?
Yeah. So Barron was, you know, when I went to I believe Trump had a rally here in Doral. I went there. I met Trump before, but there was the first time Barron went to any of Trump's rallies. Barron was there. He's like, Dad, this is what I was telling you to do the stream with Adin. I was like, oh, he's like, I'll do it. Like the little, I'll do it.
Yeah.
And Barron advised him and hit up Trump's team to make sure that I was taken care of and we did this the right way. Dude, Barron looked out like yeah. Barron honestly put in his dad brain to do the Theo Vons, and I think maybe how did you guys do it? Maybe even Barron put the good word in for you guys.
He did. I think he said it.
He's very smart.
I think he meant Trump.
Well,
Donald Trump
he mentioned it to you guys
that like Barron was like telling him to do certain shows. I think we may have been on the list.
Well, it's part of Jack.
Theo,
Jack was a big part of it as well. He probably asked. I could see him asking Barron like, "Hey, do you think these guys?" And
maybe
but you know,
because I will say this though. Obviously, Dana also helped as well. So was Dana.
Yeah, for sure.
But you know how like at that time it was just weird because after the whole thing with the assassination attempt, I was the first one to do the first interview with him after the attempt. Yeah,
that's crazy.
And I did it live. Nobody was doing it live.
Did he have the bandage on his ear?
He didn't want to. I didn't see it, but he didn't want to. He didn't want to have a certain side.
That was actually the crazy. That stream was the crazy. Like Tom and Kiefer just kicking in the audience.
Yeah, Kiefer was in
like
the audience.
wearing the hats.
So funny, man.
And then XQC was wearing like a Trump with a or gold girls.
Bro, we tried to have the competition on too. We like had
tried Kamala.
Yeah, we had been.
I wanted to see it, dude. I really did.
Well, we were in conversations with their team on having both of the guests on because you know we're not a super political or like biased podcast.
You should do both sides.
No, we want
Joe Rogan too. Joe Rogan did too.
We tried
very hard.
Oh, she said you guys got to come to me.
No, it was just like she couldn't make it work with the schedule or X, Y, and Z, and then I think what it was then once we had Trump on, they were like, we're not going to do it because we don't want to make it look like we're just doing it as a follow up to Trump.
Turned out to be just such an error.
Just
not doing the podcast.
That's, by the way, just so you know, that is the reason. At least one of the big reasons why she lost. She didn't apply.
So I want to ask you that question. So do you guys generally think that your podcast, my thing I did, do you think it had a 100% effect on the election?
Yeah, because it gives people behind the scenes look at who the candidates are when they're not hitting talking points, bro.
I think the podcast circuit that Donald Trump did undeniably affected the outcome of the election.
That's why I love live, bro. You're live. That's why I got to ask the Young Doug thing.
Did they give you any parameters on stuff not to say?
Not really, a little bit, but nothing crazy.
You probably got the same couple that we
probably
did. It was about the litigation that was like happening in real time.
Oh, I don't know about that. He brought up the assassination attempt. At first, they were like, "Hey, be careful." Yeah, he brought it up.
Dude,
like,
if that were me, I'd be that's the only thing I would talk about.
Yeah,
bro, that's it. That is fucking insane.
Crazy.
What? Like he's basically a ghost.
Yeah,
this much
close.
from just.
Dude, yeah, I saw the video where like turned through.
I think that's one of the craziest moments in American history. If not the craziest moment. Like what?
Yeah, scary shit, bro. Scary shit.
Life is crazy. It's a simulation confirmed, dude.
Hey guys, if you like that clip, hit the subscribe button, and if you want to see more zany clips, click the video right here.